into a pretty interesting night with the technical issues, and we don't know this from something that happened when Courtney was. People watching this know that that's being worked on, and we believe that everything that you missed has been recorded. You'll be able to catch that on scaredandalone.com. And while we're working on getting everybody back from the panel, I know we're working on getting Dean back in and Tammy, but we're going to continue along because we don't want to lose the momentum that we've built up with the different spirits in the house. And it looks like we've got Dean. And if you're there in the comment section, shoot us a little comment. Let back with it.
Yeah, I'm back. And then, I just blew my other camera though, so I'm on my secondary camera on my laptop because for some reason the main camera that I was using just got shot to hell. So let me get a little light on the subject here.
This is great. It looks Alicia's here. Haley Castellano's back. Tiffany Thiel is here, but with no sound.
Do we have Tammy or Christy back? This is weird. Okay, so we've had electrical issues. We've all had hard drives kick out, ghost robots, but this somehow, these Masons attacked. We use Restream as the app which distributes this show, and Restream itself collapsed in the middle of this. So I don't know how powerful these entities are.
Oh, but I just got Dean. They did not like when you just said they attacked. I was like feeling comfortable up here, and then the minute you said that, it was like they were all coming upstairs, and my head started not hurting, but like throbbing, like I could feel my brain.
Oh my God! I mean, this was the weirdest thing. We were all suddenly just scattered throughout the internet. Like I was waiting to be in like 4 different streams. Oh my gosh. And now I blew up the main camera here. It's not even mine, and I wasted it.
I'd like to do a little poll on anybody who's hearing this. How many people are getting headaches right now?
Yeah.
I know that I'm getting intense pressure on my head. Right. I see that Christina says that her head is hurting too. You were getting where are you now?
So, I'm up in the attic now. When I was in the main hall, I was getting, it was right here, like as if, I don't know what an aneurysm feels like, but it was very localized to right here, or like someone hit me in the head right here.
Right.
And then whenever we talk about, like when Dean mentioned the A word that they did that to our stream, it was like they attacked my brain. Like it was like throbbing. I just said it. Sorry, I didn't mean that. It was like throbbing. But what was funny is the whole time I've been up here, it's really, really hot up here. But the whole time, oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. Thank you. The whole time I've been up here since downstairs, the minute I came upstairs, that pain went away. And I have felt okay up here, like excited to be up here. Probably again, when I turn the lights off, that will change. But like, I mean, I'm sweating buckets, but like that pain is gone. I feel like that's them. Like that's them downstairs interacting with her.
Wow.
To them.
Wow. Okay.
And that's someone different up there.
So I want to tell you a little bit more about this house, and because with the spirits that we're encountering, there's a lot of talk about it being Masons. I think it was the 1970s that it actually became the Masonic Lodge when the Barrows family turned it over. But something really interesting, right next door, the house right next door was a funeral home for a long, long time. So there were a lot of bodies treated in there. And we know how bodies, when they're dead, sometimes the spirit lingers with the body. And then when it starts to go, if it's lost, it can linger a little bit. And I think that we're dealing with more than the Masons here. And it might be these other spirits from the funeral home who are lost, who are confused, who are also trying to get your attention and get a little bit of help. So I think we should turn off the lights and see, because you see something small going around. It doesn't have to be a Masonic Lodge member. It might be a child.
I think there is also, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but I think there is a friend of mine, in the back of my mind, I remember something about there being some sort of triangle of the north. Is that anywhere near there?
The Bridgewater Triangle is near us.
I see.
There's all kinds of things. I don't have a complete list, but there's things like Puckwudgies, Bigfoots, pterodactyls people have seen, they say. Alien encounters, which I don't want to say too loud in case anyone gets any ideas, because I'm terrified of that. No, thank you. But yeah, and it's like a hotbed for paranormal activity. Like it's like Bermuda Triangle, but here in Massachusetts. So we are right near here, right near there, if not on it.
Well, it seems like we're on it because we are having so many bizarre, like we thought this season we would have had it all worked out. Christy Parrish, you're back with us. Did you experience anything as weird as what we all just experienced?
Yeah. Yes. I was experiencing weirdness there. I was trying to click the unmute button and that wouldn't work. So as I was I refreshed and I couldn't get logged on, and I was waiting around and it just wasn't working. And then I was standing here and I heard like sliding on the floor behind me. So I thought somebody was standing behind me, but the room was empty. So it's just like a lot of energy seems to be bouncing back and forth between the Masonic Lodge. Just it's outwardly projecting everywhere, it seems like, through the internet.
It's so strong.
And it's almost like you guys had touched on earlier tonight when the K2 was kind of going nuts a little bit, that maybe they just want to try to keep it as private as possible, you know.
Right.
And I don't know. I don't feel like there's anything there that is harmful at all.
It's almost like overpowering. Am I back?
Right. Yeah.
It's like it's not like, it's like oppressive in an overpowering, like shut your mouth, be quiet kind of way. Like I can't talk about anything other than how oppressive it is when it's happening.
Do you have a mirror near you?
Yes.
Can you turn off the light and go to the mirror with your flashlight?
Oh boy, David. Yes. I have to go downstairs to turn off the light. Hold on.
Okay, be careful.
I have my flashlight.
Richard,
I think the mirror scrying might work well. You know, with the mirror scrying, it was the way that people communicated with spirits.
yeah.
You know, going back to a time when a lot of the might be a familiar way for them to communicate something they might have done themselves. And I think it's worth Courtney trying that, because I think we're dealing with a lot of different entities from different eras, and it could be multiples trying to get through this, from the funeral home, members of the Barrows family. I mean, and the history of Middleborough goes back so far.
Right. It is a very ancient town. Courtney, we're back with you. You're at the top of the stairs. Where's the mirror in relationship to where you are?
Right behind me, right here.
Okay. So David, let's talk us through, what do we do?
You want me to go sit in front of it, David?
Yeah, stand in front of the mirror. And I think Richard Lale is the one who should give you some instruction, because he's pretty good at speaking with the spirits in a way that they like to respond.
All right. Tell me when you're at the mirror, Courtney.
Oh my gosh.
I'm there.
The meter's in red.
Just say, look into the mirror. Are you looking into the mirror?
Yep.
Okay. Look into the mirror and say, communicate with me, reflect. I am the reflection of you. You can say that. I am the reflection of you.
I am the reflection of you.
You can communicate to me through the mirror.
You can communicate to me through the mirror.
If you are here, we would like you to make a noise.
Oh God. If you are here, we would like you to make a noise.
That's a lot of energy. Let's try to make it go to red.
It is.
And on the is
That's
it on
orange. No, it's on
It's
orange.
just orange. Yeah, go to red.
Can one person step forward, one, towards the light, my lights, and make the orange turn to red? Nope, I heard a step behind me. What I did,
It is.
I was
Oh my
seeing
God.
someone else's face instead of my face.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. That's what I said, is that you were the reflection of them.
Right. I was seeing like an older man with like my mouth was like this. I don't know if you can you see me?
No.
I wonder if he's the one. Let's ask him if he's the one with the long fingers.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like. No, I don't want.
If you are the one with the long fingers, it is okay. We love you. You're welcomed. Make it go to red. Can you make it go to red if you are the one? People always told you have long fingers.
No, I see his face next to my face. I see his face.
There. Oh no.
We're above the phone.
He's there. That's him.
Oh my.
He would like to know what do you want to talk to him about?
Oh.
Oh. That's red.
I'm feeling so lightheaded.
Yeah. Okay. Ask him, Courtney, ask him to touch the back of your neck.
Mm-mm.
You'll be okay. We'll do a breathing exercise. You'll be okay. Just say, you are free to touch the back of my neck.
Yeah, you can one time touch the back of my neck.
You could touch her neck if you are there.
Jesus.
You could touch the back of her neck.
I'm feeling it.
Your face in the mirror. We see your face. You can touch Courtney. You can use her energy and you can touch her body right across the nape of her neck. Almost with people always talked about your long hands, your long fingers. They always talked about how you should have played the piano. Well, you can pretend that her neck is a piano.
Uh-oh. Just locked up.
She's
Courtney,
locked up.
Courtney, can you hear us? Well done, Richard Lil. Look at what you did. Courtney. Well, what?
Well, we were doing scrying. I mean, what do you want?
Courtney.
I hope she's okay.
Well,
she'll be fine.
Says the guy 200 miles away, just painting a house.
That's true.
Lovely,
that is true. I am 200
Yeah.
miles away painting a little house.
Hopefully someone's, I think I want to make sure the producer's texting her, make sure she's okay.
Yeah.
After everything's been happening tonight.
Christy, how far away are you from that? I know you're in another location. Now we just lost Courtney after that. How far away are you, Christy?
All right, the producers
from the lodge.
Well, I'm about 5 minutes away.
Okay, so that seems
It's very close.
Far. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we need to run in and do a heroic save.
Yeah, the producer's checking on her right now.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's review. Even though are we halfway through the show? I don't even know how we're going to time this out. But so far, we've lost all our communication. And here's Courtney back. Courtney, your lights are on.
What's going on?
I had to come downstairs because I could see his face. And the minute Richard Lil said that, I could feel it. And then my phone, which is not hot to the touch, everything shut down and it gave me a temperature warning, the same as it did over at the town hall.
Oh,
and everything shut down. And I had to yell. I yelled, back away from me, back away from me, back away from me. And then I left and I came downstairs.
So, I don't know if this means anything, but it's something we need. At town hall, when you were in the main ballroom, there's a piano there.
Yeah.
And I think Richard had said something about playing the piano with his long fingers, kind of like that. Could this man have played piano there? And maybe he's the man that we hear inside the main lodge where he sits down on a bench at the organ.
That may be. That may be because he has long fingers that he looks, and people always say, "Oh, you should play the piano. You should play," and he does, but that he's known for his long fingers.
Right. So at Middleborough Town Hall, you had the light flickering.
Yeah.
That was going on, the lights out. You had your phone get too hot. You had very similar experiences, and now you're starting to feel them there at Mayflower Lodge. Could this be one of the same energies that bounces back and forth between the buildings?
Oh,
I definitely think so.
I think that's absolutely possible.
He's following you?
Yeah,
Well,
Courtney, I don't know if you're good where you are.
I don't know if I am either because now I'm sitting outside the door. This is the main lodge room.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get a headache again.
Should we go to the servants hallway, which is right by the basement door?
So what you're going to do is, if you're going to go there, you're going to pass by that organ when you walk through the main lodge. To get to that door, you're going to have to walk over there by that organ. That if this is the same guy, he would have played. I'm interested to see what happens when you start to go in that direction.
Courtney, how are you feeling right now, Courtney? You don't
Not
look
good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys could see it, but when I was standing in front of the mirror, I was shaking so hard.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried to send her any place too intense right now. Richard Lale, can you help her kind of get rid of any attachments that she has on her right now before we move on?
Let's all do that breathing exercise, even though it's not the end of the show.
It's not the end. We'll do it again at the end. It's okay. So we're going to just recoup. We're just going to regather ourselves. Okay. So we're going to tell him, thank you so much. You are such a brilliant man. We're going to just tell you, you have to step back a little bit, There you go. It's okay. Nobody's mad at you. You have to just step back just a little tiny bit. And we're all going to breathe 3 breaths into the nose, out through the mouth. And as we do, we're going to imagine ourselves in a safe space. The bubble extends further out. 3 breaths into the nose. Here we go. Out to the mouth. Oh, into the nose. Oh. Oh. Oh, you're okay. Everything is okay. Haley Castellano says he's not having it. It's true. He doesn't want to let go just yet. He doesn't want to let go. It's perfectly fine. He's perfectly fine.
Do you see that my eye is red? My one eye is red.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that?
Yeah.
How near are you to the organ, Courtney?
I mean, it's this is the main hall. I can't even put words together.
I think you need to get out of where you are.
I actually think something different. I feel like
I should go drop him off at the organ.
Go to the organ and just play. Just wiggle the keys. You don't have to play anything. Just wiggle the keys. Tell him thank you.
Okay.
And then we'll follow David Salone's advice and get you the hell out of there.
Yeah, well, I just think out of the room that she's in. I just don't.
Hold on.
What?
There's a headstone back here. Is that real?
Christy? It's real.
It is real.
Why is it there and not in a cemetery?
It's a secret society. I can't answer that question.
What's the name on the stone?
Am I allowed to say it?
I don't know.
Jacques de Molay.
Who?
Jacques de Molay.
Jacques de Molay.
Yeah, it's de Molay.
De Molay.
Jacques de Molay.
Who is he? Well, David, does that come up in any of your research?
It doesn't sound familiar.
Okay. We'll work on that one. In the meantime,
I've been in that room for I don't know how long, and That's the, and how many times? And that's I just saw that. Okay.
Right.
23rd and last Grand Master of the Knights Templar.
Oh, that is
Leading the
All
order.
right, I'm in the hall.
okay. Now, how do we get to the servants' hallway from there?
Oh,
So
I can't hold
it's
it.
over near the exit sign, Courtney.
Where's the organ?
It's near the
Oh.
exit sign.
I see
Near the
it.
exit sign.
It's under
Go
a
up.
cover. What was that?
I don't know. Did you?
That
make
wasn't you. That was with you.
That was with you.
No.
That's in here.
No, that was with me. That was somebody shutting a bathroom door. That was on me.
Thank
That
Christy.
was my
We're
fault.
all just
You're welcome.
on the edge of our seats here. That's all we need.
All right, so the organ is covered.
Okay.
I don't think I can uncover it to touch keys. So
Just touch the top of it. Say
That's the
thank
top
you.
of it.
Just
He's
act
still
as if
with you.
you're playing. Act as if you are the one that's playing it. Tell him thank you.
thank you.
Oh, you know what? I have
What?
an idea. I have an idea.
Oh, are
Excellent.
you gonna
I'm going
play
to
some
go into
music?
YouTube. We're going to play some organ music.
Okay.
Very good.
I like that. I like when we do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit in front of it because there's a chair right here, so you guys
Okay.
can see behind it.
Yeah.
Is it behind me?
Okay, here it comes.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Not that.
Hold up your K2 meter.
Yeah, it's calmed down. It's not going red. Yeah. That seems to have helped. Courtney, what are you feeling?
It sounds like people we're sitting down in the pews.
Oh, ready for a concert. In fact, I've
What
only heard
is-
the first opening chords of that ever. I never heard it go on for so long. Didn't know it did. It sounds lovely.
Yeah, and look at the K2 meter has calmed way down now.
Mm-hmm.
It's much more calm than it was before. It is.
Everybody sat down.
Everyone is ready for something to begin. So
Right.
it's calm energy now.
Right.
The thing that I don't love, though, and I'm sure that we can rectify this by the end of the episode, the thing that I don't love is that when I put it down and I'm not having anything to do with it,
Yeah.
it stays at about, well, now it's
Mid.
doing it over here. It stays at about 2. And then when I bring it closer to me is when we get up into the oranges and reds. So I don't love that because that feels like we're not that far away from me.
Right. Is staying very close to you.
Which is okay for now, but not forever.
This may also be part of the patriarchal structure of the Masonic Lodge itself, that normally it's a male-dominated society, and that when Eastern Star members come in, they're constantly escorted through the lodge. So
Okay.
this just may be that and nothing more.
That feels good.
Yeah. So
That feels good. I like that.
yeah.
Okay. We can hang with that. All right.
Okay. Fantastic. Shall we carry on then to the servants' hallway?
Yep.
If we could, and get near the basement door, but we don't go in the basement.
Right. So this is a very small. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Oh, that is a small. So those are tiny servant stairs going up, I take it?
And this is the basement door.
That's the basement door.
And then this is the door back into the hall.
Okay.
And then
And
there's another door here. Picture of George Washington.
Ooh, what's that photo?
I don't know what that is.
What is that? Oh, is that?
Washington closing the lodge.
Oh, yes, of course. Washington, a lot of the founding fathers were Masonic brothers. So, Christy, tell us a bit of the history of the mysterious death in this basement.
So we discovered or had contact with a young lady there, about 16 years of age. Her name was Mary Cote. It's Cote. They found her lying unconscious in the basement. She wasn't responsive, but she wasn't dead completely. They took her to a hospital, and she stayed there and later did pass away. There were strange circumstances around the situation. If it was gas poisoning, then you would think other people in the house would have experienced that as well. But it was written up as a probable cause for the situation. We know that she was a housekeeper for Horatio Barrows and Fletcher Barrows and the Barrows family while she was there. And this happened during the time, of course, when and shortly after she had passed away, they ended up leaving the house altogether.
Oh, and this was in the 1800s then.
That would be correct, yes.
Okay. David, did you do any research on Miss Cote?
No, I didn't look into her at all.
Okay.
So
I'm wondering if we should, since we've been dealing with so much male energy, perhaps we should detail some female energy that was in the basement that we're not going to go down into.
And it would be interesting to call out, maybe you can call out Abigail. Abigail was the wife of one of of Horatio, right? Let's see here. Yeah, Abigail was one of the wives. I'd love it if maybe you call on her and see if she's around and see if you can bring Mary up too.
I'm getting, first of all, the headache again, that pain in my head, but I'm also starting to see like flashes of light. Not my K2, but like flashes of white light.
Oh.
To my right.
Like flash photography or more just a light going really bright?
Like flash photography, just less severe.
Oh.
Like further away, but this is, I mean.
So like something associated with head trauma, like you're experiencing that? That's what Haley's picking up on.
Yeah, maybe.
Someone with a stroke.
You're not stroking out, are you?
I mean, it's possible at this point. It's possible.
Don't say that.
I'm gonna can I turn the light off? That's not the light. Is that the light? This is the light. Oh, there we go.
Wow.
I think I want to sit in front of the basement door. Oh. So let me give me 1 second to get me settled here.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out the best place for this. Okay, Mary or Abigail? Are either of you here with me? I'd like to speak to Mary or Abigail only. So anyone else can step away for a minute. I'm okay. And I'd like to speak to Mary or Abigail. If Mary or Abigail is here, can you come closer to my green light and make it light up red, please? I just heard a dragging sound.
I heard that too.
It may have been my brush.
Oh, thank you.
Heard it. I didn't hear it through the speakers. I heard it from like downstairs or somewhere far away from me.
I heard it through my speakers, and I didn't see the brush on your canvas, Richard Lell.
It may not have been, but just to be safe.
It would be interesting for people at home to record some EVPs. So maybe if you ask a few questions, if you're hearing something from the basement, it might be Mary. So maybe we try to find out if something happened to Mary. You know, I mean, basement seems like a interesting place for her to be. So maybe first establish that it's Mary. Give about 15 seconds.
Okay. I'm getting the paint again. Oh, it went red. I'm getting the paint again around the back of my head and to the other side this time. Mary?
Courtney, try Mary Ann. She was the spinster sister of Horatio, and she also died in that house.
Mary Ann? It went up to red when I said Mary.
Yeah.
Abigail. Mary, can you come forward and talk to us, please?
Ask if somebody hurt her.
Mary, we'd like to help you. Can you tell us, did somebody hurt you? Mary, did somebody hurt you?
Courtney, it looks like your phone went on low def again. It got kicked off the HD.
Hold on. No, it's on HD still.
Oh, really? Your frame rate went down.
This will be interesting to play back. People are picking up on slight noises.
I'm hearing it too. I'm trying to distinguish it between that and outside sounds.
Courtney
Mary, did you have an accident?
Well,
ask her if she was alone in the basement.
Oh, I just got chills so hard.
really?
Mary, were you alone in the basement?
Ask if it was intentional.
Yep.
Mary, was it intentional?
Can you ask if it was Horatio Barrows?
Oh,
Mary, did Horatio have to do with your death? Did Mr. Barrows have anything to do with it?
Ask
Maybe
if,
ask
ask
if
if
Fletcher,
Mrs. Barrows,
maybe Fletcher had something to do with it.
Mary, did Fletcher have something to do with your death? Oh my goodness.
oh my God. I heard that. What
That
was
was
that?
me. That was me.
Okay.
ask if Mrs. Barrows had something to do with it.
Mary, did Mrs. Barrows have something to do with it? Oh, she tried there.
We're missing something.
I feel like she's trying so hard, but it's like the same thing. It's that same oppressive energy. Like, look, really watch the lights. Even when
Yeah.
it gets to red, it just barely gets there. But it's like she pushes it. She's like pushing it. But it's like something is keeping her away from it.
So another entity is trying to push it back down, you think?
That's what I feel like. Something's trying to keep it secret.
Ask if Chloe's around. And Christy, didn't you get Chloe in a previous investigation?
We did have the name Chloe come up before, yes.
Oh, is Chloe here? Oh. Chloe, can you step forward to my green light and light it up red if you're here? This orange light here, it's like they're pushing that orange light so hard, it's almost red, and then it stops.
So it's two different energies, one stopping the other from communicating.
That's what it feels like, but it feels very similar. But I'm watching this from the outside. It feels very similar to what was happening to me and all of us. That oppressive, like, I'm going to shut this down until you don't say anything else.
Like shutting down Restream itself.
Right. That's what it feels like, but this feels like I'm on the outside looking in instead of I'm in the middle of it. And it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel negative. It just feels like this isn't something they want us to talk about.
Well, I would assume, yes, if it's an intentional death by more than one name that we've discovered so far, I would suggest that, yeah, there's multiple entities trying to stop us from learning about that.
I mean, I'd be really interested to hear any recordings of this because it feels like she's trying real hard to talk. Oh.
Right. So everybody watching who's been recording and developing EVPs, if you can get back to us with this part, we'd be grateful.
My headache is getting stronger. Mary, did you have a headache? Can you make it go red if you had a headache?
Ask if it was Fletcher Jr., who was the son of Fletcher, if he was involved at all. He was just a little older than Mary.
Mary, was Fletcher Jr. involved? Oh my goodness.
Is Fletcher Jr. the one stopping?
Is Fletcher Jr. the one stopping you from talking? Oh.
I guess so.
Was Fletcher Jr. in the basement with you, Mary? Oh.
Try calling him F. Lawton.
Was F. Lawton there?
Wow.
I saw in some of the newspaper articles that for Junior, they called him F. Lawton Burroughs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Fletcher Lawton, but he was listed as F. Lawton.
Was Fletcher Lawton there with you? You know, if that's true, if Fletcher Jr. did have something to do with it, it would make a lot of sense to me, I feel like, because the first thing that I did when I got here after I rang the bell was ask his father to walk me around the house.
Wow.
And it would sure seem like his father wouldn't want me to know anything about that.
Well, it seems like it's a stalemate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you mention playing Dungeons and Dragons with someone?
I brought dice to play with them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That was in the upstairs room, though, wasn't it?
It sure was.
And that's where we lost everything. Our
Yeah.
stream, everybody's communication. I don't know if we should. Oh, go ahead.
Do we think that I could go back to maybe the bottom of the stairs?
Yeah, to wrap it up.
And play there. We can do a couple rolls of the dice and see what happens.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do that.
I think you need to go where you're comfortable though, because it did get pretty heavy for you.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose the stream again upstairs.
Yeah. No.
Let's try the bottom of the stairs.
I can see upstairs from the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
I think that sounds like a good idea.
All right. Give me a second.
Sure. As you travel there, let's check in with Richard Leld, see how the painting's going. Look at it. You had a little Masonic symbolism up in the corner.
I did. And as a little treat for Courtney that she didn't want to say things, so I added some UFOs here. Just
Richard Lil. How could you?
Because they're beautiful. You can't deny that they're beautiful, right?
Right. It's so true. It's fantastic. Again, have you seen this house before, or did you just paint it from like seeing the one photograph?
The one photograph.
Yeah. You have a photographic memory then, because that seems architecturally detailed.
Thank you.
To, yeah.
Well, it's just what I paint what I see, both physically and otherwise.
Right.
So, I thought normally I would paint the spirits, but this time I felt like there was so much there that the focus really needed to be the house itself.
And I think David's right. I mean, if there was a funeral home next door, plus Masonic, plus whatever happened in that basement where they're still trying to repress that information, that your canvas would be full of hundreds of figurines.
Hundreds of them, hundreds.
And he was in the shoe manufacturing business, so there were thousands of other souls too.
Hey,
oh, David.
Jokes around here that are funny.
Good.
Look at you, David. That's pretty good, all right. Courtney, we're now at the bottom of the stairs.
We are at the bottom of the stairs. I'm gonna put my camera down because I'm gonna see if anyone wants to roll some dice with me. Can you guys see the floor?
Yeah. Now, to be clear,
I don't know what the best way to put that is here.
sure.
There we go. So I bought some official Dungeons and Dragons dice.
Oh, look at that. The multi-sided
Because I
ones.
take this, look at this. I take this very seriously.
Yeah, look at that.
I don't know how to play Dungeons and Dragons, but I'm hoping maybe somebody here would like to teach me or play with me.
You need a dungeon master, a DM, as they're known. They create a fictional scenario where all your characters are generated, and then you use those dice to determine the strength or weakness of various actions that you take throughout the adventure.
All right. Well, do I roll them all at the same time or do I roll them one at a time?
You roll them one at a time based on a question or an action that you will plan to do.
Okay.
Did
So
that help?
how about this? I have a D20.
Yeah.
If you want to play Dungeons and Dragons with me, make it go on an even number. And if you want me to leave and leave you alone, make it go on an odd number.
Okay.
Oh boy.
What was that?
Can you see it?
13. Well, I've never seen a bigger uninvite in my life, I must say.
That's 2 out of 3.
All right, that's about it.
All
right. Even you want me to go? Even you want me to play Dungeons and Dragons? Odds you want me to go? 7.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna say, yeah. Did any of those come up even?
Yeah,
One,
a
two,
lot of them did actually.
Okay. You didn't have a question with it, but
I didn't. I just rolled. Okay. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna roll all the dice. Even you want me to play with you? Odds you want me to go home? Oh, I feel sick. No way.
no way. None of them are even.
No, there's only 4. There's only 4 odds. The rest are even. Oh no, wait. 1. This is a 1. This is a 3.
Okay.
3. 5. I don't know if this is a 9 or a 6, but I got 3. Oh my god, I got 3 of them.
Oh my god. Okay.
Where's the dot on this?
I
Does
don't
the dot go at the
know.
bottom of the number or the top of the number?
The bottom.
Yeah, this is 6.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to tell you, 666 is not a bad number. It
No, I
actually,
love it.
it's actually the sum of 18, which is supposed to bring good luck. In Judaism, it's actually it's a good number. 18 is actually it's a number of creation. So it's not bad. It's really not bad.
But what's the number of the beast? What are you talking about? The number of the beast.
The number of the beast was actually that was a mistranslation. It was 616.
Okay,
the
well,
name
Richard Lale, hate to break it to you, but I got that too.
Well, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're dealing with the beast. The beast likes to play Dungeons and Dragons. What can we say?
I'm about to be vecna'd into the upside down, sitting right here, right now.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think maybe we should then not play and just say that is a very clear disinvite.
I mean, that was fun.
Yes. And because we lost our live stream, I think we're just going to end about here so that because this has probably been, I know it's the beginning of a new season, but it's been the weirdest. Oh my gosh.
It just, when you said we're going to end here, it was flashing. You said we're going to end here. It went completely dead until I picked it up.
Oh, it's sad. After all of this, it seems that everybody has in this lodge has manifested itself for us not to do this show somehow. Everybody could not see us on YouTube. They had trouble streaming. Restream itself, the app collapsed. And we haven't found Tammy in Long Beach. I don't know where she went. She disappeared an hour ago. We haven't got her back. She said
and
she
my
was
phone overheated.
Your phone overheated.
What do you say? Do we do one more room? Do we want to hit the before we go?
I don't know. I mean, we are at kind of our 2-hour limit here. Minus 15 minutes, we were dark. But
I was
I don't know.
Richard Lell saying one more room.
Richard Lell, what do you think?
I say one more room. Why not? Why the hell not?
Why not? How
the hell not?
Well, because the dice said we don't want to play. They
don't want to, you know what? To be fair, to be honest, it's a generational thing. So I have no idea how to play Dungeons and Dragons. I have never played Dungeons and Dragons, but people who are my age and younger, they do know how to play Dungeons and Dragons. We're probably dealing with people who are, you know, they're all over the spectrum and they don't know what Dungeons and Dragons are. So they don't want to play because they don't know what it is. So I think why not? Like David said,
the Moldy Boys, they've used the attic as a Dungeons and Dragons play area, did they not?
I think they just store their robes and their games up there. I think they actually do the game in the main lodge because they actually spend the night there. They sleep over in the main lodge. Yes. So I think that's where they do it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'm voting to block, but if it's up to Courtney, you're there, you're alone. You've had a very stressful 2 hours. What are you into?
I mean, what does our audience want? I'll go for as long as they want to watch.
Well, but you're not spending the night there, are you? Oh,
thank goodness, no, I'm not. Not that now that Richard Lale has painted aliens, no, I will not be.
Okay.
Yeah. What other rooms available? Like Christy, what would be a good room for her to finish up in?
I'm thinking the room that's got all the statues on the bookshelves with all the personal items. We kind of walked through it, but we didn't really spend much time there. There's an apron, a small apron and a picture frame inside that room.
Is that the one outside the main door of the main room?
Yes, it's outside. You know, you walk into that small room to go into the main lodge. It's the one next to it. It's kind of in the center of the house.
All right, hold on.
And the apron is traditionally what's given to Mason third degree after they do all the rituals. They're given a lambskin apron that they wear during the practice of the craft, as they call it. So
Courtney, did you say that you were hurting like at the lower part of your head, like
when I was back in the servants' quarters? It went at first when I was first feeling it inside the main room. It was up here. When I was back in that servants' hallway, it was back here and around here to the other side.
So an interesting fact that I learned is an initiation ritual that they do is they hit them on the back of the neck with a stick.
Oh, wow. So that would explain. Okay. That's kind of hitting it on the head, as it were.
You don't
Welcome to the world of being a Mason. You have now been initiated.
Well, thank you, everyone.
You are Eastern Star, I guess.
That's something to do with it. Oh. All right.
Okay. As Courtney goes to the final room, we hope that we don't get kicked off. And we thank everyone for joining us and sticking with us through perhaps the most bizarre episode of Scared Alone that I can ever imagine. We have to apologize to the company that operates restream.com and whatever entities we brought into your servers around the globe. We hope that you can flush them out. I talked to my barber today, and he knew an accountant from a credit union who had to bring in, they were losing money left, right, and center. And the paranormal specialist said, you have a ghost in the machine that's robbing you blind. And they had to dismantle the computers in the credit union, and they went out of business. So it happens.
Well, it is a portal. It is definitely a portal. I'm curious, though, Christy, you're in a haunted location too, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm currently standing in the summer kitchen at the Oliver House here in Middleborough. And there's an event, so there's like 25 people that's walking through. So you're going to hear them talking in the background. I'm at an event now in the back kitchen, but this house, it is 253 years old. It's a staple in our American history, and just a very active location. Just a lovely, lovely haunt. Nothing here to hurt you, but so many different people to talk to, children, adults. We have even puckwudgies in the woods. We have a little bit of everything, even little people. Tonight, I think one of the folks that was here had a conversation with a little person out there that said that the fairy houses didn't have a throughway so they can go inside the fairy houses. So they were complaining that the master gardeners need to take care of that. I hope that you guys will get to come here someday.
Yeah.
And check it out.
Middleborough sounds fantastic.
It's quite a location.
Yeah, it sounds excellent. Courtney, where are we now?
So behind me, I think, is the room that Christy was talking about. But the minute I go in there, I start losing you guys.
Losing us in terms of your signal?
Which is odd. Yeah, I can't hear you. You stop moving. But the extender is right over there. So I don't know why that would be.
What, the Wi-Fi extender is right beside you, but you can't go 2 steps?
Yeah, it's like right. It's in the other room, like right off of this room. But like if I took enough steps in, I could see it. But as soon as I step in, and I tried to move a little bit around, and it's like I lose you guys completely.
You're kidding.
No,
Why don't you
want me
just
to try?
ask for permission? Ask for permission to go there.
All right. Could you all please not turn my stream off and allow me to come into this room with everybody? Please and thank you.
Nope.
I heard us from behind me. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
We can hear you.
For a second.
You bleeped out for a little bit, but we can hear you. Frozen again, dear.
Frozen.
Okay.
Okay. It's in and out.
Now?
It says no. It says no.
See,
sorry.
Yeah. How about
it
now?
says no. So
Yeah.
I would stay out. Don't go in there. You don't.
Wow.
You're not welcome there in that room for some reason. They don't want people to see it. Don't go in there.
That's the same message that people are getting on the message board. People are saying, "Leave." No,
Yeah.
don't.
I'm
That
getting
is so weird.
this again. Big
So
time.
what's in that
So
room?
in that room, there's a lot of personal items from Fletcher Barrows. There's Tom Thumb's apron that's in there on display. There's a notary stamp of Fletcher Barrows that's in there. Many different things, and a large that was lost for a long time, a large tin can of skeleton keys that go to various doors throughout the house that they couldn't find until just recently from the investigations.
Wow.
You okay, Courtney? You okay?
No, it's like hurting a lot.
I think you need to go out of this space, go back to where you were more comfortable. I feel like it's really important.
Yeah, leave.
I mean, I left that room. I'm in the outside room now, but
Yeah.
Oh,
Go to
it's
the.
like- it was like dead for a second.
For anybody wondering what the house looked like when it was the private residence, that'll when this was the home of Horatio Barrows.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
And
you guys see
when
behind me? Look behind me.
the Masons joined the carriage house to it.
What's behind you?
I saw a person.
Oh. No, we were looking at Horatio's house, but
I
where?
swear I saw someone in the doorway.
Right
It's
there.
not my hair. No, that's like a jacket or pants or something, but like as I was walking, it looked like someone leaned out.
Okay, you were shrunk. We were in. David had the
It
frame
was
on that.
right before the screen changed.
Okay, well, people have recorded this, and we can watch it again on YouTube. So, again, this will be posted, and it's at scaredandalone.com and at Scared and Alone across your multiple social networks. So we can
So
find
Courtney,
it again.
like you had the gavels behind you when you were having all your headaches. They were
Really?
in a display case right there outside the main lodge.
I did see that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those are the gavels of the Grand Master. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Richard Lell, why don't we just take us through a final breathing exercise, because
I
this has
think that's a
been
very good idea.
a
First of
very
all, we want to thank all of the spirits, all of the energies, all of the people who are watching, who brought their own energy. We want to thank everybody for being here. And we are going to, again, take 3 breaths in through our nose, out through our mouth. As we do, we're going to close out the session. Everyone is going to go away safe. No one is going to follow anyone anywhere. Everyone who is in the lodge, every energy that is there besides Courtney, every energy that is there gets to stay there. And we are now going to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth 3 times. Here we go. Whoa. The curtain is closing. One more time. Whoa. Even further still. One more time. Whoa. And the curtain is closed. Everything is fine. Everyone is going to go in peace. Courtney is safe. Everyone who is watching is safe.
hooray.
As I was breathing out on the second breath, someone blew back into my face. I don't know.
So,
I would love to watch this back. You could see if you can see my hair move. But it was like someone breathed in my face.
well, they were breathing out too. They were part of the cleansing ritual. Oh, now we lost your audio. Oh,
No, I'm here.
Jesus, my light just went out. The heck? This is how we end the show. I thank everyone. Richard Lell, great job on the painting.
Thank you very much.
Where do we see those paintings that you paint?
You can see them on Instagram under The Gentleman Psychic or Richard Lillard, whatever. I don't know. I don't even know how to say my last name. Lillard. I give it
French. I give it the French twist. It's my
right. I
Canadian
do that too.
background.
Sometimes I'm the French twist. Sometimes it's not. It doesn't matter. Anyway, you can find me on The Gentleman Psychic, where all good gentleman psychics are sold, with the exception of sometimes Facebook, where I am sometimes banned.
That happens. Awesome. David, thank you very much. We appreciate all your research. Where do we find you and yours and your messages?
Yeah, people can keep up with my ghost stuff in Key West on social media or .com. And, I feel like we have some unfinished too. I get a feeling we're going to be back one day.
Yeah, I know. We got everything electronically just going south a little bit. Christy, thank you so much for providing us with the space. And again, another weird one. Middleborough never ceases to amaze me.
Well, thank you guys for joining us in Middleborough and checking out some of these extraordinary locations. It means a lot.
I can't wait to be there in person. And finally, Courtney, I hope it's great to have you back. And
right back at you.
And another terror.
I have a fun little announcement, Dean.
Oh, let's hear it.
I'm going to be in your neck of the woods pretty soon.
What?
I'm coming to Michigan Paracon.
No, up in
Yeah.
Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan.
Yep.
Fantastic. That's in August, isn't that right?
It is the last weekend in August. So my birthday is the last day of August. So it'll be my birthday present that I get to go.
Oh, fantastic. Will you have a table, or are you giving a talk, or what are you doing?
I think I'm going to be piggybacking on a table, but we'll find out.
Awesome. Oh, fantastic.
But I'll be there either way, fangirling over everyone and trying to remain professional, which I don't know if I can do. So if any of our viewers are going there anyway, I would be really excited to meet you. You can't miss me. I'll wear Scared and Alone gear.
Nice.
Right. It's Paragon. It happens every August in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. It's a big deal, a fun time, and all the biggest names in paranormal attend. So hopefully we'll see you there.
I'm so excited.
Thank you, everyone. Find us again at scaredalone.com or at scaredalone on across your social media platforms. This has been the first episode of many more to come in our second season. We hope to see you next week. Same time, same place, same channel. I'm Dean Haglin. Take care of your electronics.
Intensity may be more than some wish to be exposed to, and those people should be forewarned.
Get out.
What?
Die. It said die. Get out. Die.
Oh my God. Oh,
And it's like the same voice too.
It is the same voice. It is the same tone.
Maybe we should get out of that room because
Yeah.
he was lighting up and it said get out or die. I don't know.
Get out or die.
Get out
I
or
heard.
die. Okay.
Oh. Okay, what happened, Courtney? You scared the crap out of me.
I don't know. There was something flying.
What do you mean flying? A bat?
Whoever's here and interacting with me, are you trying to bring me up to the second floor?
Look at it move.
Listen, I can see it on this, but it's not really doing it in person.
What, I'm imagining that? I'm also hearing some sort of voice.
At night, when they open back up in the morning, that doll was in a different part of the store.
Go red.
Oh,
Go red.
no.
It's, oh, geez, there's the car moving around.
Why is it moving by itself?
People are smelling embalming fluid.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody's saying you're not safe.
Yeah. David, how do you feel? Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I mean, I'm really concerned. This is weird. People are picking up on a tunnel below there. Here's the wild
tunnel? There's
Salem is known for its tunnels.
I can hear it.
Ask them if they're ready to go to war.
Oh, wow.
Somebody's getting, where are
And
all
when
my
I laugh,
things?
it goes off.
Things are not mine. My house. They said there's something going on with that clown. The people are still seeing stuff with the eyes on the clown.
Does she?
Oh, is this the motion control doll?
Are you
There it
the
is
female
again, right?
prisoner?
I saw someone run from that area. Oh my gosh, why did you do that?
Courtney, you need to be warned. Somebody says that they see someone following you around there and touching you on the shoulder.
I've heard what she's hearing, and it catches you, and it's a little bit, it's scary. It's scary.